What's going on, guys? Rob A here, and today we're taking a look at LEGO Juniors set number 10733, Mater's Junkyard. This is from Cars 3, and it's got 62 pieces and retails for right around $10. I picked this up at my local Toys R Us this afternoon, and as you can see, it's very basic set. You've got Mater here, of course. A bunch of interesting looking pieces, and I want to say I think these are all printed, which would be amazing if that's the case. So hopefully that is. This is, of course, a junior set, meaning it is a little bit on the easier side. You know, it's very basic design, and I think, you know, honestly, it should be if it's going to be, you know, Cars 3, which is basically, you know, more of a kid-friendly idea or property. And then you can see on the back it's got just the basic set. You can see kind of how it all goes together, just kind of a big chunk that you add the car parts onto. And then, of course, just some bits and bobs. You can see the entire set here. So overall, it looks like a fun set. I'm not going to judge it too harshly because it is, of course, a junior set, but you know, I never bought any of the original Cars sets when they were out from LEGO, so I figured this time around I would see if I could actually pick a couple up and just see what they were all about. So I'm going to go ahead and get this set put together, and I will see you guys in a moment. Alright guys, so here we have Mater and all of his stuff, and this is actually quite a nice array of parts for the price you get here. So this is a $10 junior set, which is a pretty good deal all on its own. You do get, of course, Mater himself here, and let's check him out first. So here we have Mater from the Cars series. It is a very basic version of the character, of course. I never owned any of the original LEGO's Cars sets when they came out, but I do remember kind of what they looked like, and I can definitely tell that this is a much more simple version, of course, but it's meant to be. It's in the Juniors line, and honestly, this build was a lot more substantial than the Lightning McQueen set, which I have right here. So here's Lightning and Mater hanging out, best buddies, BFFs forever and ever. So that's really cool. But this one actually was a lot more substantial than I was anticipating. Of course, he has all the nice printed pieces. These are all printed. There are no stickers in this entire set, so everything that you see is a printed piece. Very nice printing on the back and on the side. Tow Mater towing and salvage, radiator springs. Very nice. He's got the little crane that can go up and down a little bit here. But yeah, overall, Mater himself has a lot more pieces than Lightning McQueen does, but they're still very simple to work with and place, so it's going to be easier for smaller kids, smaller hands, to really get in on that. So that's really cool, and he rolls very nicely. He actually rolls more nicely than Lightning McQueen, but that's all right. And again, just those printed pieces are fantastic. He's missing a headlight over here. And just overall, a really nice little version of the character. I think it really gets it across without having to be overly complicated, so that's pretty cool. Now, on to the other parts in this set, and where, you know, where Lightning McQueen had this really cool, like, little launch thing that doesn't really work all that well, but it's nice, but very simple. Mater here has a really nice array of stuff, and overall, like, even though it's kind of it's smaller when you look at it just in a vacuum, it feels much more substantial. So he's got a lot more accessories, and we'll go over that really quickly here. So first of all, he's got this nice sign that welcomes you to his junkyard, his you know, service center, whatever you want to call it, and that houses a little box of stuff on these couple of studs here. And what we have here is some engine parts with a little hook here, so you can go ahead and hook on these engine parts and carry them around. He's got this nice intake here, this little engine intake piece, and of course it's got a stud on the bottom, or receptacle on the bottom. You can pop it on top here. Now he can't see where he's going, but now he can be like supercharged Mater, or I suppose you could even take this piece out if you wanted to and replace it with that, and now he can kind of see a little bit better, but not really, so we'll just leave that as it is like that. So he's got that, and you can attach that to other Cars characters if you wanted to, so you get a lot of cool stuff going with that. So he's got those pieces going on here, and those just chill out. Come on. There we go. So that's really cool. Again, this is a printed sign. It's very nice. Nothing on the back, but it's it's just basic. It's very simple. And then you've got this over here, which you got a little crane arm here, and you've got a little plant, a little fence. It's very nice. And the crane arm can swing around. It can go down, it can stretch out, go up, and so you do get two of these little bits with the crane hook, which I think is a great parts pack in itself. Just for that, and you get a couple of little accessories over here. Like you get this little television or a communicator. I'm not entirely sure exactly what it's meant to be. Maybe it's supposed to be like an iPad or something similar like that. Maybe you know what? Now that I think about it, you can see a little like phone icon up there. So he's probably doing some video chat with Lightning McQueen there. So that's pretty cool. So you can grab that and hang it from here, and then stick around and chat with his buddy. That's pretty cool. And then this one, you've got some gauges here. Again, printed, very, very nice. And I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to be. Maybe it's supposed to be like controls for something, and you can hook those up as well, and maybe like press controls and things like that. There, you can carry them around and use it to diagnose car troubles and things like that. I don't know. You guys will be more creative with this stuff than I will be, but yeah, overall, very, very cool stuff, and a lot of nice playability with this set, and I'm really, really happy about that. So overall, really, really cool stuff. I'm very, very happy with these Cars 3 sets overall. I think they're doing a great job with them. And they're a lot of fun and not too complicated, which is nice. So I think LEGO has finally kind of struck exactly what they're supposed to be with these Cars sets. Now that they've got the Juniors line, I really think it works more toward those sorts of licenses. But yeah, overall, it's a really nice set. I think it's great for younger crowds, and it's a lot of playability and a lot of stuff packed into a $10 set, which is really, really nice to see. So very very highly recommended for this one, especially if you're a Cars or a Mater fan. So that's going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, if you enjoy the video, please hit that like button. It really does help me out. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll be back with more LEGO stuff. I'll probably pick up a couple more of these car sets as well, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.